Very pleasant 75 degrees in Spartanburg and Simpsonville and Greenville area. And it's Friday, and this is the devotion for today. How to be truly happy. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say, I feel like a hamster running on a wheel as hard as I can and I'm not getting anywhere. Or my life is empty, it doesn't feel like it has any meaning or purpose. Or I just don't know why I'm even here. A lot of people look and think that because they don't have the perfect job, or the perfect house, perfect car, perfect mate, the perfect boat, the perfect situation in life, they just feel like life isn't worth living. And I think a lot of people think, well, if I could just win the lottery, and it doesn't have to be the multi-million-dollar lottery, but even just a couple million would give me the ability to buy the house, the car, the boat, or to find the mate that I want and not have to worry about anything in life. Well, in the book of Ecclesiastes, it's very, very clear. Solomon, one of the richest men that ever lived and one of the wisest men that ever lived, reflected on life. And in chapter 1, verses 1 and 2, he says, it's all vanity. It's not fulfilling. And he says in verse 3 of chapter 1, he says, it's not in a job. And he says in chapter 1, verse 9, it's not in the events or the places that you visit. In chapter 1, verse 18, he says it's not in knowledge, gaining all kinds of knowledge. And chapter 2, verses 1 through 3, he says it's not in wine, women, or song. That's not where happiness is. As a matter of fact, if you read through the book of Ecclesiastes, you'll find that Solomon reflected on just about anything and everything that you could reflect on to try to bring fulfillment, happiness, and a meaningful life. But he comes to his conclusion in chapter 12, verses 13 and 14. He says it's only in a relationship with God. Only when you have God as the center point of your life will you ever find the real fulfillment of life. I wonder today, I don't know who's watching, I don't know who may go onto YouTube and plug in the various subjects that I'll list this under. But I wonder how many people that are listening are just looking for more. They just think if they just had one more thing in their life, or one less thing in their life, or some amount of money, or some kind of a possession, that they would find real fulfillment, real joy. Jesus said in John 10:10, I've come that you might have life, and that you might have it abundantly. And I believe that with all of my heart. I believe that he did come that we might have life and have it abundantly. If you don't have it, if you're truly not content, Paul says, I've learned to become content. A lot of people have to learn to become content. But if you're not content, maybe you need to look at the relationship that you have with a living God. Maybe you need to look into the scriptures and find some of the answers of life. I hope that you'll take some time and examine your relationship to God. Is it where it needs to be? Are you really trusting in him? Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways. He'll direct your path. That's your thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.